Don't miss CCGCastle.com, best place for Pokemon trading card game. You can find singles for standard, legacy or expanded format, sealed products like booster box, teams, team decks. With TCG Center 5 code, you will get 5% discount on your purchase. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we'll be looking at another deck for the standard format, and this time we have Camerupt-EX with the Togekiss. So if you didn't know, Camerupt-EX is 180 HP fire Pokemon with 4 retreat cost, weakness on water of course, 2 strong attacks. The first one for the fire and colors energy, 30 plus, flip a coin if has this attack does 30 more damage, and the second one, explosive jet, 50 times the number of fire energy attached and discarded from the Pokemon you have in play. So basically you need to have 4 energies in order to use explosive jet, and for as many fire energies you discarded from any of your Pokemon in play, you can hit for 50 damage times the single energy you discarded. So for example, if you want to knock out EX, you need to discard, I don't know, for Jolteon 3 energies and have Fighting Fury Belt. For some Pokemons like Giratina, you need to discard 4 energies. 3 energies in Muscle Band, but since I'm not playing Muscle Band, you need to discard 4 energies and stuff like that. So basically, very interesting deck to play. And to help you accelerate with acceleration, I'm running 2 copies of Togekiss with the Delta Evolution, who can be evolved during your first turn when you play it. And it have that Siren Grace ability, which says whenever you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may look at the top 8 cards of your deck and choose any basic energy cards you find there and attach them to your Pokemons in play in any way you like. So basically, definitely a good acceleration for this deck. Also, running 2 copies of Shaymin-EX for the setup support, and also 1 Miltank with the powerful friends who can actually help me to have non-EX attack in play, and also can hit for 80 or 90 with the Fighting Fury Belt and have 140 HP with it, which is definitely strong. So 13 Pokemons in total, as I said earlier, a copy of Miltank, 2 Shaymins, line of 2 Togepi, Togetic and Togekiss, and 4 Camerupt as from the Pokemon. For the Trainers cards, I'm running 2 copies of Battle Compressor, which can actually help me on my turn 1 maybe to set up Togekiss, basically by discarding something like a Wally for VS Seeker, or maybe even to discard some energy cards, Blacksmith and stuff like that. I'm also running 1 Energy Recycle. Basically with Energy Recycle I can shuffle 5 basic energy cards from my disco pile into my deck. 1 Escape Rope, just because I'm playing with Camerupt, his basic Pokemon, and I need to have Escape Rope for situations like Jolteon. Also, 2 copies of Level Ball, which can help me to grab Togepi and Togetic. 1 copy of Super Rod, which can help me to shuffle Pokemons or basic energy cards in any combination back into my deck. 3 Trainers Mails, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and 4 VS Seekers. From supporter cards, I'm running a single AZ, which can help me to remove Togekiss from play, so I can play it again. The main reason I'm not running a Devolution Spray in this deck is just because I want to have, for example, double Togetic into play and 1 Togekiss. And when I evolve 1 Togekiss, I can just AZ that Togekiss and put back Togekiss to another Togetic. The same thing you're doing with the Crobats and Golbats line. I decided to run double Blacksmith because it can help me a lot by attaching 2 energies from my disco pile to one of my fire Pokemon in play. Also, 1 Lysandre is good to have, and a double N definitely. Also running 4 copies of Professor Sycamore, double Wally for that third 1 Togekiss. Also have 1 copy of Xerosic, which can help me to discard special energies or any tool card from play. Double Scorched Earth, 2 Fighting Fury Belts, 1 Float Stone, and 11 energies fire in total. So also this deck can be a little bit tweaked. I actually managed to find out that this version works pretty much the best. So if you want to tweak this deck, you can also add, depend on the situation you play. If you play against a lot item lock decks, then you should probably run only 10 energy cards, 1 Blacksmith, and a double Hex Maniac. This is definitely what can help you to beat something like a Trevenant Break. But for example, if you're playing against Greninja, you also can cut one Blacksmith to add one Hex Maniac, or maybe even double Hex Maniac, and in this situation you can also cut one energy and maybe think about adding something like double Devolution Spray. But the reason why I didn't decide to go with that is just because I want to have something that can actually be very fast accelerated on my turn 1, which can actually be Togekiss turn 1 with Togepi, with the Wally into Togetic, and then choose Togekiss for Camerupt in the active spot, who can actually start to attack with 4 energies, and turn 2 I can just repeat that again by just having another Togepi on my turn 1 on the bench, so I can just evolve into Togetic and play my AZ to remove another Togekiss and repeat it over and over again continuously in circuit. So also, if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on CCGCastle.com. As usual, I provided with the link in my video description and with the 5% discount you purchase by typing TCG Center 5 code. So also keep that in mind, that you can definitely find any of these cards for very good prices. I guess the best prices you can actually find on the website, on the online internet. So yeah, definitely think about checking that. So let's try to play one game with this deck so you can actually see it in the action, and so you can actually see the mechanism of this deck and how this deck should actually work. So, let's try to test this deck in action. I'm starting second probably, and I think I can play against Night March, but I'm not sure. I see that Psychic and Lightning type in my opponent deck, but who knows. So my opening hand, a single Miltank with 3 energies, Togekiss, Ultra Ball, and AZ. So I guess I can play my Ultra Ball for double energies, 1 energy attachment to my Miltank, and try to go for the Shaymin and maybe try to set up that Togekiss so I can actually start to attack that Night March. Alright, so yeah, I pretty much cannot one-hit knockout without Muscle Band that Boop-Kaboo, but at least I will have 140 HP if I can find my Fighting Fury Belt. So I think Fighting Fury Belt is not that bad because Camerupt can have 220 HP, and that's a lot of HP. I mean, it's not enough to knock out EX with discarding 3 energies. You need to discard 4. But I guess that should not be that big deal. So there is Fighting Fury Belt that I was talking about, and Professor Sycamore. Alright, also 1 copy of a Joltik. And another Fighting Fury Belt. So interesting that he decided to attach that Fighting Fury Belt down to that Joltik instead of the Fighting Fury Belt and double Colorless Energy to the Joltik instead of the active Boop-Kaboo. So if I can maybe take the Lysandre, I could be maybe able to knock out a Joltik and discard one of my double Colorless Energies attached to that Joltik. So that can be definitely a good deal. So 4 Lampens already in discard pile. I also see that Enhanced Hammer in the town map. Price cards, not that bad. I mean, 1 Boop-Kaboo and Joltik. Be a Seeker, Starlit Megaphone. Oh, another Battle Compressor just discarded for the Shaymin, I guess. And it will be Shaymin for the setup, 3 extra cards. I guess it's better than nothing. And there is also Mew, just enters the play, and Puzzle of Time. Will there be 1 or 2 puzzles? Basically, with double Puzzle of Time, he can grab something like a Battle Compressor, and maybe Acrobike, or even Battle Compressor and Trainers Mail. So it really depends on what I can top deck and what I can get with my Ultra Ball and the Shaymin. I mean, I also have that AZ just in case I don't get pretty much nothing with that setup. So I can just try to repeat it again. But I hope I'll be able to set up turn 1. So there is very nice top deck. It's a Togepi. So right now I can grab my Shaymin and I can try to take a look on some of my other cards. So I have double Shaymin, so that's good thing. I also have that Xerosic and only 8 energy cards, 2 level balls, 3 ultra balls. Alright, so pretty much everything is here. I mean, I have 2 Camerupts in the prize and some other cards like 1 Wally and I'm not sure what else I have in my discard pile, in my prize cards. So Fighting Fury Belt probably is going to be attached on my Miltank, I guess, or maybe just onto the Camerupt. And yeah, I was not able to hit that Wally, so I'm not able to play by any means my Togepi into Togetic. So it's going to be a setup for some extra cards. Alright, I'm looking for another Togepi maybe, or Level Ball for the next turn. Not just a Ultra Ball, but I guess that can also be played. For another Togepi, and right now I can have double Togekiss in play. And I will also play that Shaymin for the setup, so I can have it for the next turn. Alright, so there's also Battle Compressor. I can definitely discard something like Xerosic into my discard pile, and I will definitely need that, and 1 Lysandre. Maybe even Wally. Maybe better Wally and Lysandre instead of that ad. Yeah, I mean, all I can do is hit for the 10 only with the powerful friends. I mean, it's something. For the next turn, I can have my Togekiss in play, and I can actually try to use my Camerupt. So far, so good, I guess. Not that bad. I can definitely maybe try to find another Camerupt, or I don't know. I mean, for now I'm good because I can evolve into my Togetic and into Togekiss, and I can try to accelerate my Camerupt. I also have Seeker for that, Xerosic for that double color synergy on that Joltik down to the bench, so that can also be used. But then again, I need to find a way to remove other double color synergy from that Mew, but I think I'm okay because I have 220 HP, and if my opponent wants to knock me out, well, 220 HP, that's not going to be that easy. So there's Professor Sycamore, and he discarded one of his double color synergies, and 1 Puzzle of Time is also in the discard pile, meaning of that he only have 2 more Puzzle of Time left somewhere in the deck. The good thing is that the Lysandre is actually in the prize cards. And I think that my best bet is just to play Seeker for Xerosic and scrap that double color synergy attached on that Mew. Alright, so a few more Night Marchers has just been discarded. Yeah, I definitely think that's the best option to maybe go with Seeker for that. So there's another Boop-Kaboo. I mean, so far so good. Only 7 Night Marchers is 140, 150 maximum. And also 2 of them are in the prize card, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So yeah, pretty much he cannot hit more than 140. Even with another Night March from the discard pile, it will be only 160. So also he cannot play probably Lysandre because it's in the prize cards, and I would assume that he only played 1 of them. So I guess my Shaymin would be good for now. So also Seeker and Teammates has just been discarded, and I think he grabbed another Mew, probably for having more options down to the bench. All right, and probably this is going to be it. So I need to find my Fighting Fury belt in this situation. So this is a Togetic and Togekiss, so I can try to accelerate my Camerupt. Oh, very nice. 4 energies down to my Camerupt. And all I really need to do right here, I mean, I can definitely go with my Xerosic, I guess. Maybe just with AZ and apply some pressure right here. Oh, yeah, definitely AZ also can be played. But I think that the better option right now is just to scrap that double colorless energy attached on that Mew-EX and just hit with the powerful friends for 10, because I need to be very cautious about playing against Night March, because all I really need to do is discard his double colorless energies, and only double colorless energy I have right now is the one on the Joltik down to the bench and the one in his deck, and also 2 more Puzzle of Times left in my opponent deck, so that means that he can only take with 2 Puzzle of Times, probably 2 double colorless energies, which can be definitely a big move for him. So for the next turn, I guess I will go with my Professor Sycamore, and also, oh, I was actually able to hit for 80 with Powerful Friends. I totally forgot I have Togekiss in play, and actually be able to maybe even try to knock out that Joltik on the bench somehow, if I can maybe top deck something like Lysandre or Seeker for Lysandre, I mean. Definitely big problem for him. The only attacker that he can use right now is that Joltik without Dimension Wally. And maybe I should think about discarding... oh, there's actually a teammate, so he's prepared for that knockout next turn. So he can actually go for double Puzzle of Time. Probably, I would assume, double Puzzle of Time with the teammate, so he can actually grab something like maybe another, I don't know, probably double colorless energies, or maybe just double colorless energy and VS Seeker. And there's a Lysandre for the Shaymin. So if I want to attack or retreat, I need to pay 1 energy card. So let's see. I mean, not a big deal. So without Stadium card, he can't do too much, and it's my turn. Alright, so I was scared a little bit maybe about losing this Shaymin at this turn. So I still have enough. Oh, there's a Togetic. I still have enough resources. I mean, I have like 3 VS Seekers left, so let me just see what I can find with my Trainers Mail right here. Trainers Mail 4 Fighting Fury Belt, so I guess I can use that, or maybe just better VS Seeker for the next turn. I mean, Fighting Fury Belt 150, so he have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 March, that's 140, and that Fighting Fury Belt, which will be enough for the knockout. And I'm thinking about maybe going into my another Togekiss right here, so I can actually Sky Return right there, and maybe just promoting my active something like a Togekiss. I think that actually that will be a good play. But then again, I'm not sure about that, because he also have that teammates ready in his hand for attack, and I think that that might not be a good option, because he can take then 2 double colorless energy, but then again I have VS Seeker in my hand, so I can actually get rid of... Oh, I just attached 1 energy instead of the 2, so I cannot Sky Return right now. What a misplay. Yeah, but never mind. I mean, I will just hit with the Powerful Friends for the knockout, grab that 1 prize. I have double VS Seeker in my hand, so even if he go with double colors, even if he goes with that Puzzle of Time for double colorless energy, then again I can next turn just get the knockout. Get the knockout with with my Camerupt, and also get something like VS Seeker for that Xerosic, so I can just scrap another double colorless energy if he decide to play that. Alright, so interesting. He promoted that Mew, not a Mew-EX, just a regular Mew in front, and there's a Acrobike. And he just discarded Float Stone, and there's a Trainers Mail. Maybe he's trying to find Puzzle of Time, so he don't need to play teammates for double Puzzle of Time. So there's a Acrobike and the Trainer's Mail. Oh, alright, so there's finally Dimension Wally, and right now he can start to attack with the Mew. Actually, I should just get rid of my Shaymin from the hand, but that was definitely tiny misplay. I clicked just one energy instead of the two and pressed done. So I would just have my Shaymin and two energies in my hand right now, but I don't have them, and there's teammates for two cards, so I would assume team double Colorless Energy and maybe double Puzzle of Time. Probably double Puzzle of Time for another two double Colorless Energy. I will definitely find that out right now. I also have my N in my hand, so I can just end my opponent. Let me just see what he have right here. Alright. Probably he will go for that Lysandre. Lysandre the best bet for him. How many VA Seekers? He played 3 VA Seekers, so he definitely needed Lysandre for the Shaymin knockout. Yeah, double Colorless Energy is ×2. So I'm going to take the knockout right here, and I can scrap 2 double Colorless Energies for the next turn. Actually, I can knock out his Mew in the active, and I can just get rid of that. Definitely get rid of that double Colorless Energy from the Joltik, or I can even try to end him. Yeah, so he took that Lysandre. And I guess that my best bet maybe right here is to go with the N. What can I find with my Trainer's Mail? I'm looking for Energy Recycle. That can definitely be useful. How many energies? I have 5 of them. And I can actually shuffle all 5 of them into my deck. And right here, I'm just looking forward to play my Xerosic. So I can actually knock out Mew from the active one and discard that double Colorless Energy from the Joltik. I can attach 1 energy card, and I don't know if I want to do that, because he have double Colorless Energy and Lysandre in hand, so he can go for the Shaymin knockout. Now, why not? And Explosive Jet. 50 is pretty much enough for the knockout. So, at least I get rid of 2 double Colorless Energies from my opponent's Pokémon's in play. Only cards that he have left available are 2 double Colorless Energies. And if I want to win this, all I really need is to get rid of his double Colorless Energies. And again, I have another VA Seeker, so all he can do right here is Lysandre my Shaymin, get knockout, probably take VA Seeker. Probably he's going to take that VA Seeker, and I'm just going to probably VA Seeker and maybe Joltik. Maybe even Starling Megaphone. Oh, Starling Megaphone. Oh, luckily he didn't pick that Starling Megaphone. So right here I can actually just AZ my Shaymin from play, so 2 less prizes for my opponent. And for the next turn I can just try to end him. I can also play that Scorched Earth, and all I really need to do right here is use my Explosive Jet for the 50, and he can just use 1 more double Colorless Energy, which can actually hit for how many damage? 6, 7, 8 for 160. So he needs 1 more Night Marcher in his discard pile and something like a Xerosic to be able to one-hit knock out my Camerupt, but it's probably not going to happen, and maybe he just wants to Sky Return. If he decides to go with the Sky Return, I can just end him. But then I'm in a problem. I definitely didn't expect maybe Sky Return, so there's 1 more Joltik down to the bench, and 1 more Pookaboo, so he's probably waiting for that and from me. And then again, he also had 1 space left on his bench, so 30 damage and 4, 6, 7, 8 Night Marchers. There's a Hex Maniac. So it's going to be 210 damage. So how many? 6, 7, 8. So that's 160. That's 160, and I guess the best bet right here is just to end my opponent. Definitely, I can lay down one of my Camrupts, but I guess I don't want to do that, so I will just end him down right now for the 3 cards. I'm going to take 3 also cards. I took that Level Ball, which cannot be used. And I can hit him with the Tumbling Attack. So Tumbling Attack, it's enough for the knockout, so 1 more Joltik will fall down, and actually that's still not enough for the knockout. I mean, right now he has 6, 7, 8, 9 Night Marchers, which is 190 damage. Oh, but actually he have that Joltik with the Fighting Fury Belt. Now, pretty much all he really needs is double Chorus Energy. I actually screwed that. I shouldn't attack him. I should maybe wait him to attach the double Chorus Energy, but then again, if you don't have double Chorus Energy, maybe I can actually somehow win. 6, 8, 9, that's 180. And it's my turn. It's actually my turn. I can play Super Rod. I can put back my Miltank, my Energy, and my Shaymin-EX. I have VS Seeker, which I can actually use. But do I really want to knock him out? I mean, what can I do right here? I can maybe go with another round of N. Definitely, that's my only bet. But then again, if he can find double Chorus Energy, he can knock me out. He still have that VS Seeker, I guess. Oh no, he don't have VS Seeker, so I can retreat. I can retreat, definitely. I can play my Level Ball. So I can see what do I have left in my deck. So double Miltank, 6 energy cards. A lot of good cards I have left, but only 1 VS Seeker, so I need to end my opponent. Or maybe even better, I can just retreat and go with Professor Sycamore, so there's a better chance that I can get better cards. And he's down to 3 prizes. He still needs to take double prize in this situation. Let me see once again. Do I have another? No sign of the Fighting Fury Belt. So Camerupt, Ultra Ball for Camerupt and the Battle Compressor. So I can actually get myself Miltank for the next turn. And I will definitely just go for the knockout right here, actually. Since he is down to the 3 prizes, I will just use Explosive Jet for 1 energy card. And if I suffer the knockout next turn, which I probably would, I can just respond with my Miltank for Powerful Friends 80, which is actually enough for the knockout. So there's a Joltik. And this is going to be double Chorus Energy knockout for 2 prizes, but then again I just have my Miltank ready to respond and to beat that Night March. So I was actually able with this deck to win Night March. Yeah, a little bad start from my opponent, I should definitely say that. But it is how it is. Sometimes you get perfect hands, sometimes you just get not good hand, and yeah, this is pretty much Powerful Friends for a 80, and now for that Joltik knockout. If that was a Pookaboo, I would lose the game, but since it was a Joltik, I actually managed to win this game. So definitely very, very good matchup and very good deck. So once again, you can see the full deck list right here. I'm running 11 energies in total. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Some of you should probably ask me why you don't running devolution spray, because with the devolution spray you can actually just get rid of your Togekiss and evolve again and play again top 8 cards for the energies. Well, definitely Devolution Spray is a good card, but actually, as you can see, I don't even have a Hex Maniac in this deck. So actually, I'm just running pure turn 1 chance to hit my Camerupt as much as I can with my Wally, and then turn 2 try to repeat it again. And if that can happen, actually, I can just win the game, because my opponent probably cannot survive a 220 HP Camerupt deck. But yeah, then again, I mean, the some cards that can be actually tagged in this deck definitely should be maybe 2 Devolution Spray and 1 Hex Maniac. So if you want to run that version of the deck, you can cut down those 2 Wallies, for example, for 2 Devolution Sprays, and maybe you can cut down 1 Blacksmith for the additionally Hex Maniac, but this is definitely up to you. So once again, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos. Till the next time, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, have a nice day, and goodbye.